Jim, has it been a good week on the training ground this week after Saturday's win?
It has, obviously, off the back of a good win away from home. Spirits have been quite high. Monday was decent. Tuesday we had half the group training, the other half we had a friendly match over with Atkins and Stanley, which was a good exercise. Got quite a few lads coming back from injury. We've got a few lads who need minutes. Coming into a stage now we're going to be playing Saturday, Tuesday for a couple of weeks, so we needed to get some minutes and game time, fitness levels up into certain players. And as I say, there's been quite a few injuries that are clearing up now. Thankfully, there's it's going to aid the competition for places, and it was a good exercise for us. Just what we needed. So it was good to get eyes on certain players as well. So that was good. Wednesday's been off, and then it's been good today as well. We're prepared and ready for Barrow on Saturday. As I say, the spirits have been good. The momentum's hopefully building. Confidence levels are creeping up. There's a different atmosphere around the place. Suddenly it's becoming a bit more bubbly, and all those things that we wanted to see with regards to your working environment are improving all the time. I said when I come in, it's not going to happen overnight. It can take time, but winning games as well helps that. So 3 wins out the last 4, good win at the weekend away from home, training's going well, spirits are high. Everyone's waiting for the next challenge that lies ahead, which is Barrow on Saturday. So pleasing week. Hopefully we can take that into the game on Saturday.
Just on that game against Accrington behind closed doors, is it exciting to see those players on the pitch that are coming back from injury that you haven't had a chance to see yet as well? Yeah,
there's players, as I say, who needed games. Got young lads, Jordan Scanlon's not played a game since I've been here, so it was great to see him. We've got a couple of the youth team players in, on the bench that all got on the pitch. I think we ended up with six scholars, and Ethan Braley and Jordan Scanlon, and Brad Kelly in goal as well. So suddenly you've got 6, 7, 8 of them all on the pitch at the end of the game. So it's important as a manager that you get to see young lads who are in the youth team. It's important that we get eyes on the young pros who've been at the club, which sometimes can lose the way because they play that much football at youth level. They earn a professional contract, and then suddenly they find themselves being in between youth team and first team. We're not blessed enough to have a 21s or a 23s, so it's important that we do have these games, so we can look at them, and 2, that they can continue to develop and improve. So with regards to injuries, again, great. Cameron John back in, played 45 minutes. Luke Charman played 60. Max Taylor was back on the pitch. Ben Nelson has obviously had an injury when it come. Then he's been away with England. Then he's been off ill for a couple of weeks. So it was great to see him back on the pitch. So we've got quite a few, that needed the minutes on the pitch to aid that recovery and that rehab. That was the next step for them. So it was a good exercise for us, and pleasing. No one come back injured. Apart from Kieran Slicker and Tav Campbell at the minute, we've got a clean bill of health. So there's competition for places suddenly. So it's all good.
I know you said after the game on Saturday that you want to carry on building this identity that you want to introduce. Obviously, you just mentioned then it was always going to take time to kind of get things up to the way you want them and get round to your way of working. But what's that identity all about in your view?
Well, I think you create a working environment that people enjoy coming to. When you know that in and around the place it's vibrant. It's we can have a good laugh. It's people wake up with a morning and go, can't wait to get in this morning. We do everything that we can to the best of our ability with regards to our preparation, our planning, our organisation. I think we've got that spot on with what we've got at the club with regards to staff-wise. We just want the players to come in and enjoy it. That's first and foremost. They're in a privileged position. They're all paid to go and play football and do something that they love. Last thing we want is to see people down and depressed over playing football. It's the greatest job in the world. So, as I say, good working environment. But when that whistle goes on match day, or as we're talking now, training day, they work hard. They give it their absolute all. They're willing to want to improve, willing to work hard. Good standards, professionalism, all things that I've spoke about. To yourselves, to the players. that's what we want every day. And once the training session's finished and they go and get the showers and they have the dinner or whatever, or they do any gym sessions or analysis sessions, you know, we want them to improve in all areas, whether that be visual, whether that be fitness or physical in the gym, or whether that be tactical or technically within the training. You know, that's what it's all about. So enjoy what they're doing, you know, give it their all to try and improve as individuals and as a team, and most of all enjoy what they're doing. So I think we're seeing good signs of that. Seems to be cranking up the noise levels. You know, we expect them to demand off themselves, demand off each other, play with a bit of spirit, togetherness, and we're seeing signs of that. It does help, obviously, that you win a couple of games and suddenly people start smelling themselves a little bit, but it's important that they keep their feet on the ground. They don't think that the job's done. We're still in a bad position. We don't want to be there. There's loads of work to do, again, as individuals, as a team, to get better and win more games of football. So all those things that I've wanted to put in, and myself and Shaddy, and you know, obviously the staff that are already here, players are, you know, taking it on board, and things are improving. So long may it continue.
There's 3 home games in a week now coming up as well. How exciting is that to get in front of the home supporters and show them what we showed last weekend at Newport?
Well, winning a few will help. You know, that goes without saying. We've won the last 2 away games. Disappointed with the Doncaster game recently. Didn't think that was a good performance. We were obviously pleased with the Liverpool game. So it's you know, all well and good doing away from home. It's always harder to win away from home, you know, and we've done that. But at home, it should be your fortress. This is where you get your majority of your fans. People pay their hard-earned money to come and watch you and get behind you. And as I say, you know, we want to build a confidence and momentum. We're showing signs of that. We've got 3 home games in a week. You know, obviously 2 league games, 1 cup game, but all games that we want to win. And we're going to every game believing that we can win, and we'll do all we can to win every individual game. So the next important one is Barrow. That's the next one up. We're planning now, we're preparing, right. We're going through, you know, Barrow as a team, what they've done, where the strengths and weaknesses lie, and we'll come up with a bit of a plan to go out Saturday and give it our all to try and win. You know, the non-negotiables again, which you speak about then in training. You know, everyone's got to be willing to make sure that they give it their all. You know, first and foremost, run hard, try and win your individual battle, give your absolute all for the shirt, and you know, hopefully we can come out on top. So we'll embrace these 3 games. If we can get a couple of wins, obviously the league programme's more important, but we're in a healthy position in the cup as well, because a win will take us into the next round of that. So, you know, 3 games to look forward to. You know, and I'm looking forward to the challenges that lie ahead, starting with Barrow on Saturday.